Conservative New Media viewers, we've got some news from the NBA. Jeremy Lin and the New York Knicks have crushed the visiting Portland Trailblazers tonight at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The final score of the game was 121-79 for New York. We'll include several links to stories about this game in the video description below the video player as soon as we can. The first of those links will be to the box score and video highlights of tonight's contest. We'll give you some commentary and analysis on Jeremy Lin, the Knicks, and this game in just a moment. But first we'll run through the game details quickly. Also, I want to remind our native English-speaking audience that I will speak slightly slower in this video and in the majority of our videos about Jeremy Lin, so that those Jeremy Lin fans around the world who don't speak English as a first language may enjoy the video as well. Thank you for understanding. Tonight was the Knicks' first game this year without just-resigned head coach Mike D'Antoni. Taking over for D'Antoni was interim head coach Mike Woodson. As we predicted in our earlier video today on D'Antoni's resignation, the Trailblazers were awful in this contest. Portland played last night against Indiana and looked bad then, and things were not much better for them in this matchup. New York led by 13 points after one quarter, and they never looked back. The Knicks led by as many as 33 points early in the third period, and the lead got as large as 42 points, which was the final margin of victory. Reserve swingman J.R. Smith led New York with 23 points off the bench. Sharpshooting backup Steve Novak added 20 points in the win, including 6 made three-pointers. Portland was led by Gerald Wallace's 15 points and 12 boards. With the victory, the Knicks improved to 19-24 on the season. The Knicks snapped a 6-game losing streak as well. New York is now 11-9 in the Jeremy Lin era. Next up for the Knicks are the Indiana Pacers on Friday, March 16th. That game will take place at Madison Square Garden in New York. Now for our commentary and analysis on this game, Jeremy Lin and the New York Knicks. The Knicks needed a game like this, particularly on the day when Mike D'Antoni resigned. Portland was the perfect opponent, a talented but underachieving team who had played last night and that has been struggling. So this outcome wasn't a big surprise. New interim head coach Mike Woodson substituted players in more freely than had Coach D'Antoni, and that worked well tonight. Tougher tests are ahead for New York, but everything looked good in this matchup. Jeremy Lin did not play particularly well in this game. I'm not sure if that was because of his adjustment to the coaching change, whether it was because he got fewer minutes tonight than he has been getting recently, or what was the cause. Lin's final numbers were 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists in 23 minutes, and 6 turnovers. Hopefully, this is just one bad game for Lin, and I think that is probably the case. However, with reserve guard Baron Davis having 10 assists and just 1 turnover in 18 minutes of playing time, Lin will have to improve his quality of play, or else soon the media and even the fans will be calling for Davis to get more minutes over Lin. This isn't a bad thing, though. Competition is healthy, including from within your own team. Lin has shown he is a competitor, and I think Davis playing well will ultimately help Lin and the team. Lin is likely to suffer somewhat in the short term from the departure of Mike D'Antoni. As I said in our video about D'Antoni's resignation, the style of offense that the former head coach used was well matched with Lin's talents. But I feel as though Lin will eventually adjust to whatever offense the team decides to run, even if that development will have to continue into next season. Now, let us know what you thought about this game in the comments below. Were you happy to see former head coach Mike D'Antoni resign? Do you like how interim coach Mike Woodson did tonight with his substitution pattern and style? How do you think Jeremy Lin looked in this game? You tell us below. Also, please be sure to let us know what you thought about this video by clicking on the thumbs up or thumbs down button underneath the video player. Thanks. Finally, we encourage you to come and join the fun on the Conservative New Media Facebook group. You will find the link to the group in the video description. This is NBA expert Paul F. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media, your #1 YouTube channel for Linsanity and Jeremy Lin news.